sikasɛm no asan agya ne na so ana e ka sɛ MPP aban mampani Akufo-Addo edi animu eba adwa so banwa no so wɔn e kan sempi ka kyerɛ Ghana for so you are the men, you are competent men. Mema betimi abo adwuma no na eba ne sɛ me kai sa fie mu kra finance minister wo kasa o ka sɛ IMF enye option eba ne sɛ it is MPP forecast some economic missiles near the ade eba ne sɛ ana sɛ die Ghana bredu say ebekɔ IMF na yebehwɛ na yedi hu nkompen fam no mba bedi nkomo yi Mewura Palgrave Buache Dankwa, government spokesperson on governance and security, and Godwin Mahama. But for Casadema and December, you could not do more temper. But for more about UTV, so you chow, Majo Palgrave.
Minyabema.
Na bibia bokode.
Obo ade adaroma, ode achen.
Isi ache.
Ampa.
MPP aso ebokode.
O nyame adom, yetinkwem. Kra ye ho kra, nyame boa ye kakra.
Yo. Jam,
Bongo.
Some for Jam go the Mahama.
Many problem. And when I be the first person I'll frame GM. A lot of people do. Yes,
okay.
In the end.
Then this is to say.
Oh boko. Bongo. Maybe I'm cast as on say party be to Tony Niema after said yeah. On betting my prepared for the next election. And then the NDC in so no. Ye gusua ye no. We are still in the process of year registration, continuous registration. If you are ever branch constituency region, they are the fata. They are prepared for 2024 election. The NDC there, emu boko.
Yo, I'm sorry, Shankomana say na yes I am live on Facebook, UTV Ghana online. Into with me, I call Facebook. Na o comment bi out there for ho adwenche bi ade ba na se question kra na ebisa e dey ma Palgrave me pese me sha se free ho because una wa ban mu e na mo de e ko IMF Ghana for pese hu adenti e na mo de oman no e ko IMF na eno ka den e fa oman no ye sikasem gina bre sabre e ho
Yo minya be ma mechiao signed in chair ama wahwefo anaje I say Endra nyame adom cabinet for a meeting.
Okay.
And now Omanpeni instructed the Minister for Finance. In fact, to be fair, Parliament in the cabinet meeting in the Omanpeni ne IMF penifo no edin komo. And now okache Minister for Finance ombo modena on chassis no ne IMF for edin komo na yenhwe senia yebetumi akọ IMF program. And then Nyamiadom, Minister for Information, Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, editor, one letter issue. Na me say be aka be kind cry so.
Oh, ya kan letter
what kind of masha for
4-5 times cry.
Mate, me say ne krakra ne say president say yembo modern na yenhwe senia yebetumi afa IMF program. Na no e train na bebre. Me say we are say bebre nya we are asesa okwaba na covid nso aba ama
okwaba we are seeing na
okwaba Europe affected global economies and covid nso aba at the time na yenya recover out of covid na yenim krapo say Russia ebe invade Ukraine mo invade Ukraine right up from February 24th baby see and there close to about 3.5 months on my kontokwa ekonenim inti inhyehyɛ wo ho ne sɛ sesia no yɛne IMF wo edin komo senior mampani aka no ne yɛhwɛ your program yɛanka sɛ yɛbɛ present your program to IMF na IMF ahwɛ programs na yɛ present no mo ahwɛ mboa a ɔmo de bɛma yɛn megidi sɛ yɛaban President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo once again we taking the bull by the horn. Send your leader bia esesa wo ye no. Se udu baby na se uhiamboa ukọ ekọjisa amboa no. Nti ni papa mu no Ghana fo nya ede omo ahoden ata President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo echi. Me ametete nkomo ni bi efi majority ho asetie ni efi minority ho. In fact unanimously no me hu se decision Abanye taking to have a conversation with IMF, no, it has come at the very right time.
About repa.
Me patry.
Okay. Oh, Minya mama miraho. Na yenhwe. Mampani Ekufuado and the MPP Abanye di Oman so sabi. Say the Ghana Eco IMF would take on it.
Bongo, mami chia wahwefo ni na.
Obi ajoso.
Na men kan kire Ghana fo ni na say. Obi obeka kire wo say MPP Eco IMF because of COVID. Because of Russian Ukraine bia no entro hwe. Say MPP fo ewo obuo ma Ghana fo a. Anka appointee betna ha no. Nanka wa sorry na egwaso. Nanka wapa Ghana for chew. Owia na wapa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama chew. Because one, the ambassador for Ukraine, Ghana web dated Friday 1st July 2020 say, we are not responsible for the rising food prices. And our cultural president say, Mamunfa mu incompetence, Mbeshe ntoka echo between Russia and Ukraine. That's the first reason. Two, the entire summer patch on say, Bongo, on the 26th of August 2017, MPP 4 echo your annual delegates conference, ewo Cape Coast, saying about me
Vice President.
Vice President.
Yeah, first.
Or say, these are the competent economic management team. Now about Professor James Bafo, Dr. Jan Bafo, now about Dr. Akoto Osei, Dr. Efriye Akoto,
Agric Minister,
Honorable Alan Cheremantin, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Ofori Atta, Senior Minister ya Osafo Mafo, and Obisa Ghana for say, and MPP delegate say, why never Timia Kai NDC economic management team? And almost 3 years. And I see, these are the competent men who hold Ghana in economic management. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni so-called competent management team. No, he found no moody the management of this economy I could do. And the IMF in same. And let me tell you one thing. Bongo, another reason in tears or pa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama tell no mo pa Ghana for ni na tell ni say on the 22nd February 2022 we are Ken Oforiata Ken Ejapon Kennedy Japan and Ekasai or see only a failed government goes to IMF. MPP government has not failed into no monko IMF here. Or can in relation to the fact said because John Dramani Mahama buying Eddie Ghana call IMF nintino and we a failed government. But MPP and call IMF, so that makes them say they are not failed. Until now, I'm call IMF no omo. Are they not failed? They are even more than the world failed, and I will tell you why. Bongo, under NDC, under John Dramani Mahama, Orane Ghana with only one oil field. And more before being one so no, the additional 2 oil fields. Aka Ghana your oil fields so. Until you benya ENI, Yebenya Sankofa, and Yebenya the Atuabo gas.
Okay.
Into Oja Ghana 3 oil fields. Into Lord Bakubu Ghana, Echo IMF. Now so one born home modia. Wa Oja Umienu can it be anywhere me and Sano. And now the Ghana call IMF away then. What bong? Utiewu. Unim amebu. 2. John Dramani Mahama efia be nwane so no na wa mayen excess power say UTB abawe ba almost John Mahama produce electricity too many and too much and ameboa nti mo ba ye no muntimi mfa even just a megawatt enka ye national grid ho ye nti John Mahama ejawo excess power nti o ma wadwuma ye so simple e ba se wo betwi enyinam kane akọ enkura e wo wadada or the even master plan etowa endra me nua ba ko betena ha elembele keke e kire wo the master plan na yede to wo so long as the Ameri power plant and other plants are concerned and the one person yes say lines into omo betu ni nyina wo ho Ntad na odi yenko IMF. 3. MPP aban and Nanado. And they are by a web boros cassia bembia.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, Bongo, na say we own him, share Fin Kruma. Ebesi John Dramani Mahama.
Fisi independence.
Fisi independence. Ebesi da John Dramani Mahama efia benwan so. Na Ghana yenka ni na ye 120 billion. Ebi beka say 122. Granted 122
billion Ghana
cedis. Since yenya independence, besi 2016. And me aban we buy in 5 years. Yen debt arising more than 500 billion. Inti MPP aban kwa the more than 300 close to 400 billion. And akayen national debt. Inti bongo, when you ska we nyina o. Went man fa anya hwe. Esi den na odi yenko IMF. Uba kai the next point, MPP aban de e-levy eba. Yesi e-levy esa krodo so. E-levy esa dwiba.
Oh.
E-levy say untimi oni oba nda. E-levy ba oni oba betimi anda.
Oh.
Yesi e-levy say untimi untimi match up money. E-levy ba betimi match up money. E-levy for the MPP was a panacea to Ghana's our problem. Sa no mo kan ye. Emetie Deputy Minister of Finance John Kuma on the floor of Parliament. Our see e-levy ba. Yenko IMF ne enko IMF china. Video no mi wo mi phone so. It is a Ghana for upon bed in an air and so. Na chroma yes, na mudi e-levy ba. Ghana for say, and we hear COVID aba, and even my din na toy and toy acquire ma. This is not the time to come and tax the people again. And I must say, with a moment and crying and tax him, near tax him or young IMF, Bibia Bay 30. In Yamamu Kwama pass e-levy ya. About the same Amosandi Yanko IMF. Bongo, actually, say aban we, ye ka say aban ni tia bon pa. Because aban we nya so many opportunities. And na mabubo bi actually no. E aban we. Nti na obi a expect so mbeko IMF. Kennedy Japan aka, and let me tell you. Baako a ebe support me point. And no president akasanka ne kan ye. O say,
eyo Mampani Akufo.
Mampani Akufo. Na kan ya chiro, don't worry. And this MPP aban, as I say Ghana for ni na hu say omo je ntu aban kasa na ye omo de kasa keke na ye omo de ba say yembu aman pa de omo ni hu nim de. Oh, I think I didn't print any dated 19th April 2015.
No a candidate.
No a candidate e ma ye call IMF or say
under Mahama.
I want a Twitter page or say for the first time in history an oil rich country some 5 years into oil production is seeking a bailout. Or see na Ghana from IMF. Ghana a year to fango 5 years down the lane a year to fango no. What the John Mahama the year call IMF. Macho say some na year to fango only on one well.
Okay.
And then year 2 or 3 wells. Into the justification be MPP for the man me wo I mean you abet na ha edema Russia Ukraine. And here bongo MPP aban a very wasteful government.
Hey,
and ma ye call IMF. Me say ma ye call IMF. Ah na be bailout time ba be do no. Omo buy no mo extending no extra 2 years. And ma no omo efi IMF no. Ubekaya this date 22nd March 2019. Omo ye kenke party enini mu kama is betimi ahwe di omo ni ye party say omo fi IMF na sika omo nya no na omo diko hwi omo anum spedede
kenke party.
Yes, enini dated Friday 22nd March 2019 7:30 a.m. Inner court of the Ministry of Finance e ho no ye na ye hu bi ana finance minister ekura kenke e woni bo mu ana odi. Because they were jubilating, say, or move IMF. Now, move IMF. Sika one no spending.
Okay.
Until I make sure say a way has no justification. And as I said, Ghana for you demand the accountability from them. No, who say aban the boat chino, yeah the boba.
Over to us.
No problem.
Okay. I'm sorry for and you do kasi about I'm here for United Television UTV. So Ghana, Mampani say na yenko IMF ehun komo na yedi me wo owura me amenua Palgrave Boache Dankwa, government spokesperson on governance and security, and Godwin Mahama, member of the NDC communication team. Palgrave, member of Honomo, na yenhwe. As a BBI, they share Russia, Ukraine, Unyin se omansi kano sika se no na ko di chikakra ansana Russia and Ukraine, you know, yanyin tum, let's admit, and the Russia and Ukraine kwana ama yesika sama ko form za.
You know, Bongo, unim say NDC for echo IMF in 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
Now, call IMF, you know, one of our main reasons, you know, say now we person making sure say huge physical, no external imbalances, you know, about our money, you know, they try to bring it down.
Yeah, you are no kakra. Me pagi wa no de pa na that's a
eguabo.
Say, you didn't come on ama intellectuals be brave at AT&T. And say, and see the politics. So, sika hon komo ni edi.
Okay.
And asem and AC we asia for the
now kasa she omunti na msema
mate any problem inti make say April 2015
okay
and NDC for eco IMF but prevailing conditions, you know, at the time are extremely very different from 2015 up until even now year go through an IMF program IMF form penny for eco kodinkomo but minimpa say typical of your normal politics you know nkomo bebre beba about niema yaka da any insusaya so beba mayen but nyame kan say see ye hwe niema ye komu now near compare to 2015 say huge physical and external imbalances, you know, yen at the time MPP na ye ninje ho esan say ye hwe sanema ni nya na self-inflicted decisions be any policies be a omoye ya ankoye mass fiscal imbalances, you know, buy but oshe now currently now the conditions in here extremely very different. Bema, there is no way you be this uncommon way you be isolating COVID efim. There's no way you be this uncommon way you be isolating these two major European countries are almost kontokwa efim. Unim say due to COVID, nipa 6 million globally in a year. Nanke yare papa nanka nipa 6 million in due to COVID, nipa 534 million plus in India COVID-19. Nanka yare papa nanka nipa these numbers nanka munya COVID-19. Into Osha globally nya yasia fanenya go through a lot of these challenges. Now Osha even in the midst of data, ama prices across UK4 Germany, USA, inflation is at a high rocketing way. Bebrina are going through a conversation with the IMF. Yaka even on the continent of Africa, Egypt for any IMF for aiding Komo, Ivory Coast, any IMF for aiding Komo, Ghana so any IMF for aiding Komo. Inti ye elevating Komodieno enko nenim. Oti ase, nya etrem no, ema ye ndi hu Komo bebre. Na ye se pese ye compare so a, moma ye compare conditions ni ye. Esa se minya be ma onim pa say from 2017 ye buy ye start ya memo na ye ko yenim no. Government has never been against an IMF conversation. Even during COVID cry, IMF for my $1 billion US dollars. It's clear, you can see, say, continually, government is always looking towards.
But some opposition, and no cassetia, or IMF.
You see, in Comodiani Buonoma, yam putting in proper context. So, opposition in some esno. Near a war government.
Okay.
What I say, Say na American. So 2015 April. Now the NDC government. Now Omwan Kasa self-inflicted policies, any huge physical.
Causes problem.
Clearly, because even in that time, no cry no. Now Eriasia Fanenya Kofu Bisasa what is happening to Ghana. So from 2015, Kofu Bisasa what is happening to Ghana. But say globally, like I'm saying, Kenya for akwakoje IMF, Egypt for akwakoje IMF, Cote d'Ivoire for akwakoje IMF, Qatar for akwakoje sikane nyema. Inti wiasia fanenia bebrena ehwe ekwan bi so a ombenya sika kakra e de aboa omamemu no. And I think say na me kan me fiti in comedy as me can say me hwe komodie na ye di ni nya on the IMF since omampeni and make a decision no and draw at cabinet now. You can clearly see that even the biggest opposition party for the first time unanimously I agree say it is the right path for the country.
But so you see, before mo take it power, mo ma say mo were the men. You have the competent men. And with me crack money sika, you have the economic messiahs, IMF, new option. I feel the competent men no other way.
We still have the competent men. I know I can assure you of that.
Kai say covered by mo can say so nipa wu a na muntimi nya but so man sika sam enkoyi mo kwan be revive. You have the men.
We have the men. I know the enokre and we tie for ne mohwefo amohwe anaji. Obi enim say the toto ho near the two MPP ne NDC. The bigger margin on Funkofonia de bia ombeko for MPP because the prevailing conditions are very different, right? At the time of the NDC, I didn't feel say bia na keba hanum kra na kibedi NDC onkomo because baby I do know ye ko yenim but eja muna makofa banti yendi NDC onkomo. You see, now no at the time of the NDC there was no COVID-19. Impact on COVID-19 on the economy was not prevalent in the NDC time in 2015. Now, global oil prices hikes and so is skyrocketing on a continual basis, daily basis. Global supply chain disruptions, revenue shortfalls. We are seeing shortage of funds programs in Yemenia. We share all of that collectively now. You can't compare the two dispensations. And I believe, say, as a people, as I say, you to me, a drink or kaini say, baby, I don't know. We have a leader continually from 2017 has stood the test of time or the yako in Yema Bribremu assigned the film. And I can confidently say on your record, meaning say Ghana there and channel more playback. I will say on record, say answer na President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Ebefu Amemunu would have successfully finished this IMF program and gone ahead beyond. Clearly, inti mumayem putting Yemano in perspective. Na yedi komona, let's appreciate the support of the Ghanaian collective people because it's here baby I don't know. And to me if I get normal politics, senya ye ne da no. Nkofo bebre ahro monka as a result of COVID-19. Nkofo bebre so ware school for abai kofo mu fi Ukraine e ba ye me ankasa meka government delegation ya ye di omunya bebre e fi Ukraine okon mu ko munya. Ukraine to kwa no so eguso koso continually no nim say hardships no ba na eba. The government has to always find innovative measures bia obetumi dia toto onum and mitigate the concern of the Ghanaian people. Intimini abema. Ya can say yes, ampa emrene twemu no yeni IMF for e ka say bia yenko IMF ni niema. But opini yes on easy lies the head that wears the crown. Opinion otidwemu no ehun say ampa your party ne kan. Now so the interest of the country no more paramount. Inti yenko so na Ghana for ombre. No. Yankoswa na Inyema Nkosro. No. Yankoswa na Ilevia Ediato Honoma, the biggest opposition party. A massive propaganda. Etina Honom catching Kofose Mema Muntia Ilevi. Amayenya shortfalls in the Ilevi. No mwenya jomo bomu say Yampa. We stood in the way of government in raising revenue. It's sometimes I feel like,
you teaching
I feel like crying. Because yebu amemu akoyenim. The biggest opposition party, they have stood in the way of government in raising revenue. Clearly, you know it. You are here in this country, almost standing in the way of government. Say government should not raise that revenue. Now the digital economy at the time had grown from 76 million from 2017 to almost 1 trillion Ghana cedis. And looking at widening that tax bracket. Our country of 30.8 million people are only 2.3 million people paying taxes. How do you expect to be developing?
But Patrick, now we are sure says Mr. Sabeka, Dinamuya pass e-levy, right?
From November of 2021, I read the budget. I can't see a person introduce e-levy. So quite minority near Kunya and Sana Ye Babedu the ending of March. And then passing e-levy, I am implementing from the 1st of May. I mean, look at that long period of time.
That's I think now meet me
Minyabema say I can't memoir
I always say look, prior who time I mean yes prior you back webu okabu membu amemu no eye benkum ni nifa yes mu free yembra na yenya ye dia bom na ebu o man ko yenim o ti ase ye bu o man ko yenim no hardships na aba no enye hardships a e ka menko aboche dankwa MPP ena enye hardships nko e ka Owura Mahama ena enye hardships e ka wonko a
anopa me sorry suggestions bebre aba manfa
anopa me sorry a me to fuel enti hardships ni de continually no yenya ye fele into collectively no and I'm neka say I see this IMF decision on Mampeni Afano as best. One of the best decisions, and even the minority supports it. In Koma Mehunya and the throughout the conversation
saying in full and Kayanko IMF. Senkamujeno a basset Mususu Yankenko IMF.
In the interest of the good people of this country, Nanka 11 Komodieno, Nanka full support and backing of the minority. Eka said this is the right way to go. Any chassis and tema. I'm not sure say do hano. But anyway,
onye say be man communicating ye amom tina be am so twen mu a.
Unya be ma 11 common ye communicating ye pa ye ne minority fo share ye. Obekaya, okaya kra honorable minority leader ka say ono de ope 1% and a later tresan so pay 1%. And I call ye defee 1.75%, and the bar 1.5%. You need telcos for no see in common, and almost so from 0. Almost so about 0 almost so by 0.25%. Institutional commodity did ye town hall meetings. Tutu Kwaine in Memuane market women, traders, and truck drivers, it didn't come extensively. MOBRT as ye mobile agents for Crown Suit didn't come man penny frame mobile agents for Emma Omo Bar. Jubilee House, no more deal come on. Okay. It's clearly no maybe I do know there. It is a collective decision of the country.
Okay.
I say yedi ye ho gym.
All right.
Na ye boa na program no ye ko na ye ko hwese na ye betumi aboa man.
Yo, mama memra ho no mo. Bongo. Yenim sa NDC mo so mo tie adwa so 2015. Wo de Ghana eko IMF here bi. Ndi say no be say na mo so mo moral rights some be criticize aban no. Say ono so de mo odi Ghana eko IMF because mo time we be
Bongo before me call a question so no see me Jimmy Nuatum so say aban ye collective interest ye ka party a omo opposition a one person bibia be koso wo Ghana ye MPP aban tie unso ka kire ne say John Dramani Mahama with the NDC you are suggesting a lot of alternative policies. Say also on far and any interest we have not done our best. COVID by you know. Yet COVID team. I'm a COVID team nukwa ko shia mampeni. I'm a one policy document. Nti say ye we nyina na wan fa nya adwuma. Na membo ni bubo wa. You don't come and say what you are saying. Unlike the NDC, emra na ye wo abenwa ne so no. I are going to economic crisis. I leading to IMF bailout. No. Ye officially invited the MPP as opposition party. Yes, Sente. They refused to come because no more pabeng wana swaba. Into mumpa boni na say economy nengu na Ghana front to abanti NDC. There is even a rumor say ya osafu mafu as an individual in radin so beba and a party ni stopping no. Nti won adwene papa NDC for ye wo ba o madwene boninti nu yenja ho no mko ye de ombeye ben NDC ye wo opposition nu we keep giving them alternatives.
Okay,
but because e won say nyansa so omnko a nti won de wonti obia sadi na mfi omo ho de a wonti obia two this e-levy thing bongo hwe anokware de okay ye it took the minority and a Ghana for and you catch MPP aban say one share consultation ase ansa na omo share regional consultation ase obekaya regional town hall meetings no omo de ba disrespecting the Ghanaian kono omo say because omo ya aban don pe bia no be de it took them last hour ansa na omo call regional tour anameboa nti ndi mu nkomo yie na ba implement na Ghana for are still demonstrating in a manner say yentua a tremor said Ghanaians in here ready to see a bit.
Okay, I feel come a question.
Yes, Bongo. No, you see, the last point before I go to your question, I see revenue shortfalls. 2021, Ghana, your revenue target, ye nyabroso. I think 2019 yenya broso 2020 yenya broso 2021 yenya broso no see revenue shortfalls but so who say Ghana revenue ni yenya shortfalls
okay
yenya broso
economy
bro the target na ye target no
all right
nti say other countries enya shortfall la Ghana yenya shortfall
all right
nti member compare just the wastage rent private jet money the likes of Sawabroni ni won mo kan everyone and a man the sika no mu dia mo here
we don't need to water down there
going into it
elevate the conversation
private jet
mama you don't have to raise issues you don't have evidence
I am Sawabroni aka nya no kwari anka ne you have sued him
mama
Bongo you see Ghana NDC yedi Ghana Eco IMF
because ya na MPP dey kwa mo kasa ke
I'm in chero bibi the enti aye kasa je bebe who can Proverbs chapter 26 verse 21
hey mama who go to Bible
Proverbs 26 to 27 tie
so you Muslim
don't worry Proverbs 26 27 tie o see
I only Muslim
whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. Nti amana MPP etuma yen say yentom because yako IMF. Ebu omo to ema yen say ebu no embo yen no. Bible say utu sa amana ne ma unia so ntom o na utom. Enne no matom no. Enne omo no matom no.
amna be na MPP tuma mo
amna ni say wo say IMF bailout okwa utiabon okwa unim amemu hwe tie dia we kan ye na me kan kire Ashanti Regional Director of Communication Dr. Kwesi Chei o say dated 18th February 2020 o say you are either a fool or mad to say we should go to IMF inti na omoko IMF no sorry oje for mo fanche me omo adimi omo abodam we ni nsem na omo ka kire yen because ye ko IMF tie dia papa we kan yen befi ono abu befi dated 11th March 2022 or say we won't go to IMF for small boys to dictate to us on how to manage our economy or say MPP aban enko IMF man kola omo IMF enchire wo de omeye
Michael Ochirbefi
inti ne upenyimu na nado baomia economic management team abobo akire o nimbo nsemu ma wo ma ya de ure inti ne omu kokwa masa nkola na akire omo nyansa wo doctor baomia omo na musie o you see amembo no eyiri won ma kire wo say sankomu ye nkrofo a omu ni mamemu na nkomu buganafo a de di kan so omu ye ne say eso omu hye omu communicators ni na se mutena ifidie so a mumpa Ghana fo chewo ya na ye ka say wo abekọ IMF no tiewu wo ya na ka say wo abekọ IMF wejimi ya na ka say wo abekọ IMF wo bodam nso bebi edu de Ghana fo mumfa ye den mumfa nche John Mahama beje wo bo because ye bekọ hwe Bongo midi manusi ni hwe me kirewo the economic structure John Dramani Mahama edigu akwan mu ansa na ofi abenwa ne so a aban bia Uncle taking over from John Mahama should be able to make Ghanaians enjoy.
All right.
Wabuboso. 3 oil fields. SS Power.
Paragraph.
And but abanity wuntinu. He's returning us to where
Paragraph. This Ghana modi ko IMF bailout. Then Ghana for enhwe anim. O man si kasem. You say enema boy e den Paragraph. No cry back. So to fuel.
Metobi.
Ana o de
Metobi.
Okay. O se ne board den pa. E kosoro. You say ye ko IMF dia na Ghana for enhwe anim.
Yo mina bam dase. Ye ko IMF no ye be present your program. Ama IMF impedifo. Na ye no wedding komo. Na ye be negotiate very strongly, especially to the interest of the Ghanaian people. Ubesha answer na afenisha ase no. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Bosomi miense bia or your cabinet meeting. Na March or your extended cabinet retreat. and we china aban the measures bebre betutu honom esanse hu se wiase nya ayedin ti aban measures otetutu honom bebre no cut down expenditure 30% of MMDA's expenditure, cutting down salaries of cabinet executive, presidential appointees, ministers and deputy ministers, CEOs. So cutting down on travels, cutting down on purchase of vehicles from abroad, say enter vehicles were internally. So 50% of fuel voucher, my appointees in ya. Science to see on per diem. The expenditure be braided to 200. And your second cabinet after 3 months you review measures in your to on na your IMF you be presenting program na IMF for no ashe program no no ma hwese no beboa yen
okay
e beboa ma ye CD depreciation no e so bete
sika na ho de no kofom
nya no e so bete e be ye win-win approach
okay
between Ghana for any program na ye be come no. And then secondly no esa say yanka say be presenting program so ama IMF no inema bebre a bia un say nkomo ni die ni bi wo no ma megidi pa say bia this is about the first time Ghana for ever be have a participatory involvement in yanka say decision in going towards the IMF. I'm not too sure how the people of this country now omoka the decision of the then NDC to go into the IMF publicly. I will have a public engagement in Nema. But I can confidently say this will be about maybe the first time I mean background Mutifie in Peniforibre ever have a participatory involvement in Yankasi decision to the IMF. It's ever presenting a program. Yejidi say over the next few months no Komodieno ebekoye Ghana phone ya be hu say yampa yede ye ho kobo program no aboa yen yesika famu any yedwuma dia ye pese ye nya.
Okay. Yeah,
Bongo.
Me pese me bisa sa question we. Ese na man ko yi NDC. Dachi bia mo so mo wan hye pa e de Ghana yesika sem.
Bongo. Simple. Next time I'm eba ha no. Memma o yen 2020 manifesto. Bibia wo. Ghana ni bia o tie me. Ubetimi afra UTV on memma me number me send soft copy amount. Dynamic come one station, let me say it again. So we Quran and a Holy Bible if you are. Currently that me know tia. Book I more there. NDC 2020 manifesto. So we nya kwenya enkan ya you doubt me. But the friend me memma obi. And the best book so far.
Bible ni Quran free.
If you are NDC 2020 manifesto and the best. But Bongo here
na green book.
Me pese OTS green book achievement
okay of the party okay
but make a manifesto
okay
Bongo here every IMF program be obeko bia no country no wo the program call intenye the first time country video mo program ebeko ye fi senti and ye de yen economic policy eco IMF nti normally no the policy beko but enya absolute say content no on be jatum holy on be hwem de to asum no na o ma gi atum de ento asum no no mo yefi mebu they will suggest for you and they do amendment intenye first time
okay
inte media enya ne sa Bongo the last point ni se hwe media nka menya ya ma ye nko IMF but the reason why I am supporting IMF and then say and the IMF be prevent President Nanado from say obe high plane private jet and boarding because I saw cutting the coat according to the size of cloth.
Okay.
And they call IMF wastage or wasting in an IMF bed ebe cut.
All right.
Yeah, and command me about Western Regional Communication Officer Jerome. Western North Regional Communication Officer
for
Jerome.
NDC.
Nyame ensha obo edwuma power Western North here for the NDC.
Mama Pagrave so anchi about.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, it's not a problem.
If I say me regional executives in so Greater Accra, all the 34 regional executives meet here. All
right, for and heading Komodo ABC Meda Pagrave Buache Dankwa, government spokesperson on governance and security. Thank you so much, Pagrave. Afi Godwin Mahamba, a member of the NDC communication team, Meda was sit. Kase Shase Oteminyamba Akria Ajewa Kodie Enka production team. Thank you so much, Mabojuma Pa, tafo ana yede esi na menka obi bia ho abere pam ebesan de mu ade ahia medin de David Ofori Safo akramonyina